I do. Joe and Rachel, you're starting a great adventure filled with joys and sorrows, pains and pleasures, and trials and victories. You'll have toothpaste tube moments and misunderstandings. Don't let the knocks and pings of marriage discourage you. Instead, let me encourage you to maintain your marriage. Now, I don't mean to just maintain the status quo. No, I mean to maintain it the same way that you would handle taking care of a newly restored 1967 Barracuda with its twin-carb 572 cubic inch engine and any tunnel ram. Muscle car that you've invested months and months of your time and thousands of dollars perfecting. You would make sure that it had the best oil and fluids to keep the engine running smooth. You would make sure that the belts and hoses, plugs, filters, wiring was all kept in pristine condition. Every time you washed it, you'd probably clean the engine and engine compartment to keep any dirt and debris from getting into its finely honed machine. At the first sign of any performance issue, the slightest vibration that seemed out of place or a noise that wasn't supposed to be there, you'd drop everything that you were doing just to see what it was and fix it before you run the risk of irreparable damage. You would keep that beautiful car polished and shined with a cloth baby diaper, keeping anyone else's fingerprints from coming within even 10 feet of that car. Marriage is just like that. You have to baby it. You have to respect it. You have to treat it with all dignity, time, and attention in order for it to keep running smooth. And there are going to be hiccups along the way. But just like a car, you have to fix it before the damage becomes irreparable. So let me charge you both to remember that your future happiness is found in mutual consideration, patience, kindness, confidence, and affection. Joe, it is your duty to love Rachel as yourself, provide tender leadership, and protect her from danger. Rachel, it is your duty to treat Joe with respect, support him, and create a healthy, happy home. It is the duty of each of you to find the greatest joy in the company of the other, to remember that in both interest and affection, you are to be one and undivided. No other human ties are more tender. No other vows are more sacred than these that you are about to assume. You are entering into a holy estate, which is the deepest mystery of experience, and which is the very sacrament of divine love. Joe and Rachel, please turn to each other and take each other's hands. Joseph John Paul Bergeron III. Do you take Rachel Ann Pito to be your wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only for her so long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Rachel Ann Pito, do you take Joseph John Paul Bergeron III to be your wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only for him so long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Rachel and Joe have prepared their own vows for this special occasion. Joe, will you please share your vows with Rachel at this time?
Rachel, since the day that I've met you, you've made me happier than I've ever been before. The more time we spend together, the more my love for you grows. I've never felt closer to anyone. You're my other half, and I don't know where I'd be without you. You've helped me become a better man when I was lost and didn't know what to do with my life. I promise to be yours and only yours, to love you, listen to you, and support you in everything that you do. And if and when we argue, I promise to let you win even if you're wrong. I also promise to make you smile, laugh, and try my hardest to make you as happy as you've made me for the rest of our lives.
Rachel, will you please share your vows with Joe at this time?
Joe, I feel like everything in my life has led me to you. My choices and my heartbreaks and my regrets. And when we're together, my past seems worth it because if I had done anything differently, I wouldn't be where I am, is with you. I love your smile. I love that you can make me laugh when I really don't want to. I love that you can tell me everything is going to be alright and I'll believe you. Because no matter what happens, as long as we're together, we can take on anything. I can't promise that we'll never face troubles or stress, but I can promise you that you'll have my loyalty and my respect and my unconditional love forever. I promise to support you, and I promise to always be there to listen and hold your hand, and I'll do my best to make you happy forever. I promise to remember that neither one of us is perfect, but to strive to remind myself that of the ways we are perfect, we're perfect for each other. I've never felt so loved or so cherished or so cared for by anyone in my entire life. You make me the happiest I've ever been and ever thought I could be. I'm so lucky to be with you. And I'm so lucky to have someone to grow old with. And forever. I'll love you.
May I have the ring, please? The wedding ring is a symbol of eternity. It is an outward sign of an inward and spiritual bond which unites two hearts in endless love. And now, as a token of your love and your deep desire to be forever united,